Good evening, my lovelies. What it do, what it do, what it do. This Miss Yakov coming straight from that Spiker Star, aka the Messenger, aka the Virgo Goddess, aka the Daughters of Zion, aka that Topaz Gem Sapphire. Hey, listen, always have a message for you, but it's up to you to discern what Miss Yakov is trying to say. Remember, I'm just outside looking into your world, seeing things that you just don't see, okay? But dig this here. The name of this is called, Was She Right Not to Disclose Her HIV Status? Let's get into this clip real quick.
And this is just a PSA to those that are not HIV positive. Disclosure is my choice. When I disclose and how I disclose and who I disclose to is up to me. I find it so crazy how people are telling me that I need to disclose before I go on a date, that I need to disclose before I kiss somebody. This is the craziest one. Before I even tell them my name. It's not happening. I don't think that it's my responsibility to tell someone that I'm HIV positive if they are treating me as if I'm not. Your health is your responsibility. Adopt the mindset of medical practitioners. Assume that everyone has something until they prove to you that they do not. Why are you kissing a stranger or trying to kiss a stranger that you just met? Why are you trying to have intercourse with someone raw that you just met? You don't know me from a hole in a wall. Why are you trying to put your thing inside of me without any kind of protection? Why do I have to be the one to say, hey, chill out, I'm HIV positive, instead of you asking, taking the time to know me, get to know me, let's go get tested together if you want to take the next step. Why do I have to be the one protecting you from yourself? No, baby, that is not my responsibility. And I just wanted to make that clear. Okay, love you, bye.
Tonight's tonight.
Like, yo, like, let me just say this. In this scenario, you have to use her own weapon against herself. Okay, you got to use her weapon against herself. First of all, okay, she's right. She don't have to disclose anything to anybody, right? But how about this? Why did she get over the internet, the World Wide Web, to tell the whole wide world she was HIV positive? She should have just kept that to herself from the beginning. Like, nobody would have never known she was HIV positive unless she said something. She took it herself. She herself got on the World Wide Web to announce that somebody infected her with HIV. If she wouldn't have told any of us, nobody would have never known, because it's none of nobody's business in the first place. So why even tell? The moment she opened up her mouth and said something to the whole wide world, then that's when it became everybody else's business, right? That's just common sense. And then on top of it, do people not understand is that you're on the World Wide Web. What you put on this internet is forever. Forever. I done had people come up to me and say, yeah, you the girl that be doing the videos. Yeah. Your videos is worldwide to other nations, to other ethnicities, to other nationalities. It's worldwide. People are bound to come up to you and say something to you about your video. That's just common sense. So for her to even have that mindset right there, she's a hypocrite, okay, of her own foolishness. Because if she didn't want nobody to know, guess what? She shouldn't have told us from the beginning. That's number one. Number two, what is her agenda of talking to anybody being HIV positive? What is her agenda with that? Like, what's the agenda behind all that? Is she trying to infect other people with her pestilence? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Like, what is the end game that she's talking to other people while she's HIV positive? What's the end game with that? Like, what's she supposed to get out of that other than to infect them? Because, see, when you're dealing with situations like that, somebody infected her. Now she's going to go out and infect other people. And then to sit up here and say that, oh, well, why they letting somebody, why they trying to put their thing in her raw? Why you let them? That's why she got HIV, because she let them. She let them put the dick up in there raw. What? Like what? Like, do these chicks, yo, these chicks is goofy, bro. These chicks is goofy as hell. Like for real. Like they be feeling some type of way, but guess what? Stop telling people what you don't want them to know. If you don't want the world to know that you HIV positive, stop getting online telling your business like that. She violated her own HIPAA. And then she's supposed to be married to a HIV negative husband or whatever the case may be. And then you want to know what they hide behind? Oh, I'm undetectable. I can't pass it to my husband because I'm undetectable and I take my medication and HIV is no longer a death sentence. Yo, I'm done, yo. I'm about to get on out of here. Yo, this chick, yo, y'all be safe out here for real. Cause it's getting grimy and grimy and grimy out here for real. For real, reality setting in. And guess what? Oh, before I break on out of here, let me just say this. These people be hopping around, they be HIV positive, and they want HIV negative people because, quote unquote, the negative people ain't going to get them sick and other HIV people will make them sick. Either way you look at it, it's still foul and it's still nasty. It's like why you want to have more sex? You already got HIV. Shouldn't she worry about focus on restoring her soul, restoring her dignity, restoring her morale, things of that nature? No, she worrying about the next dick to hop on instead of restoring her health. Okay, restoring herself. These people nasty out here for real. And then on top of it, what about other STDs like gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis, herpes? You got STDs you never even heard of ever since after the pandemic, and she's still worrying about sex. All these people worrying about sex, having nasty, dirty, infested sex, bacteria sex. Sex is a bacteria. You get bacteria from that stuff. Okay, and not only that, but her husband ain't, whoever he is, he ain't faithful to her. Make no mistake about that. But anywho, I'm about to get on out of here. Hey, listen, it's that spiker star, the brightest star of the constellation. If you don't want nobody to know your business, stop telling the world your business. Everything ain't for everybody. Anywho, I'm out here.